about sport myself. I'm a very keen football supporter. I support rugby. In fact, I support all sport. I've also supported AFC Fylde in other ways in the past, and in fact in the last 6 months I've given £500 to the foundation to provide sports development for young people. So I'm fully in support of what Fylde AFC are trying to do here. My concern is with the retail, and I do have to give the views of people who have concerns about the retail. This is outlined. We're being told it's going to be an Aldi, but in the survey that I received yesterday, the survey actually says that Aldi will be in Kirkham. So I really feel that that is something that I have to point out. This Aldi will not be in Kirkham, it will be outside of Kirkham. I also think we have to look at retail and what's happened to it over the last 30 years. I can remember 30 to 40 years ago that Kirkham was a thriving market town. It was very busy, and on a Saturday morning if you went out into Kirkham, it was a very, very communal place to be. It was very, very busy. But things happened. I can remember the first supermarket in Dundonald Street in Preston. It was an Asda, and I started to go to that once a month. And that's when we started to see town centres go down, because we had supermarkets. And yes, Mr Haythorn's way is quite right. We do all use the big supermarkets. I think the difference is, at the moment though, with Kirkham, we have a Morrison's within Kirkham, and to go anywhere else is a car journey to Tesco, which is 10, 15, 20 minutes for some of the residents of Kirkham. If this Aldi goes ahead, it's going to be considerably closer. You know, a lot of the residents of Kirkham will be able to pop there as quickly as they can pop into the town centre of Kirkham. So I do believe that this will have an impact on the town centre. You look at Kirkham now, I can't agree with Keith Beckett. We're very close colleagues, we work very closely together, but I don't agree with him when he says Kirkham is dying. I think it's actually booked the recession. We have one empty shop in Kirkham. It's changed. It's not the same as it was 20 or 30 years ago, but no town centre is. And you know, internet shopping is changing town centres everywhere. We've seen so many changes to what's happened with shopping in the last 30 years. I think Kirkham has done very, very well to keep itself open and keep all its shops open. And I think that's in no short measure thanks to the council and also to the shopkeepers, because they've worked very hard and they've flogged themselves trying to keep that town open. So I feel very, very strongly that this out-of-town retail will have an impact on Kirkham. I don't think there is any doubt about it. And where I come from is, I listen to people in the town as well as Keith, and yes, there is support for AFC Fylde, no two ways about it. The survey is saying Aldi will be in Kirkham. It's not going to be in Kirkham. I wish it was. We have contacted Aldi, we have contacted Lidl to try and get them to come into the centre of Kirkham, but they don't like brownfield sites when there's a greenfield site available to them. The place for this supermarket is in Kirkham, not on the outskirts of Kirkham. So I also have to say that there are people in the town that don't have cars. There are older people, there are families, and they cannot always get to the out-of-town supermarkets. If more shops in Kirkham do shut as a result of this, they will be the poorer for that. So I would just ask the committee to just look at the element, the retail element. That is what I am concerned about. And if the committee is minded to approve this application today, I would ask that members condition that the stadium be built before any of the enabling development is developed, because they owe that to the supporters of AFC Fylde. That is what the supporters want to see, and I believe that if there is going to be development out there, then the stadium should be conditioned to be built first. Thank you, Chairman.
before the officer does the full application, I think it'd be wise if we have a short comfort break. But please do not speak to members of the public, members of the committee. It's very important